Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm very excited to start this journey and become a part of the journaling community here on YouTube. This is the first video that I've done of this kind, but I am an OG journaling girly. I don't know why it's taken me so long to put journaling content on YouTube. I've literally put every other video you could probably think of under the sun on YouTube at some point, but journaling has always been a constant in my life, and I don't know what's taken me so long to do that. It might be in part to just like my perfectionism, and I'm like, are my spreads even like interesting enough to share? But I don't know, I'm leaving all of that behind in 2024. So yeah, just a little bit about me. My name is Sunny B, and I'm an OG bullet journal girly. So I started in 2017. But honestly, it just got too tedious. This is the only remnants of my bullet journaling journey that I have with me currently. A lot of them are at my mom's house. But this one, I don't know why I kept it. Probably because I didn't finish it and I was using it as another notebook. But yeah, this is from my 2021 bullet journal, and I really enjoyed bullet journaling, but I think this was around the time when it just became, honestly, just like too tedious for me. But I do like some of the ideas that I have in here, and I might just go through and kind of implement some of this into my new setup, which we will get into later. I am switching from a certain journaling process that I have currently into a new one that I'm really excited about. But yes, so there's a garbage truck outside, sorry. So yes, I started my journey. Oh my God. Now this is gonna take forever. I'm so sorry, guys. Let me pause while the garbage truck does its thing. Okay, before I was rudely interrupted, what were we saying? Yes, bullet journaling. It was really fun. I liked that I could be creative, but yeah, it just got too tedious for me to set up the spreads and fill them in. And then I think I just started thinking too much. So I wanted something that was just already laid out in there for me so that I could just go in and fill it in. And that is when I moved to the Passion Planner. So this is what I've been using this year. I am not going to be using the Passion Planner next year, but this is the Passion Planner weekly Monday start. And I really enjoyed it for like a lot of reasons. Like the Passion roadmaps, those were really useful to me to like plan, but I realized that I did not like go back and look at them very often. I also didn't really utilize the monthly that much. Like I would use it to plan out my month, but then I've never found myself going back to look at it. And this is just like a week spread when I was like really, really, really passionate at the time. Yeah, I would just do my little habit tracker down here, and then I would journal like just a little bit about the day when I had empty space, because I realized I hated how it looked when it was left blank. But yeah, I really enjoyed using this for probably the first half of the year, but I do have like a lot of like blank spaces towards the end. Like I think I just got tired of it, and it was just kind of, I don't know, I really can't tell you I think it was just overwhelming because it was so much space to fill in. And I'm a flight attendant, so sometimes I didn't have like a lot to put in, especially on days when I'm flying. Like that's pretty much my only thing to do that day is to go to work. So yeah, I just didn't need this much space. Like this thing is huge. And I'm like, I don't have that much going on at the moment where I need to be like carrying this giant thing around. And also that was another reason why I'm not using this next year, is because like I said, I'm a flight attendant and carrying this around is like a lot. It's a lot. It's huge. And my bag weighs so much when I put this in it. And plus with my other journals that I'll show you and my laptop, like it just gets to be a lot to carry around, and I'm not interested in doing that at the moment. I also had, which I never used, hold on, let me get it. It was actually on my shelf. I shelved it because that's how little I used it. It's like still fresh. But I was thinking like, okay, maybe I will, you know, try a smaller size. And so I got the daily, and I thought, okay, maybe this will help me daily journal and add to-do list, you know, like it looked so fun in the example. So I'm like, I can do that. No. No, I did not enjoy this. I barely touched it. I think I had a plan to like, I wanted to do like a memory tracker thing here. Like this is when I went to Tokyo. So I like put a sticker for each like area of Tokyo that I went to. And it was a nice idea, but it never really came to fruition. And I think I used it, yeah, like I used it a couple times, and yeah, it was a waste of money, but I got it on sale. I think I got it for like $10, so I wasn't like too upset because passion planners are really expensive. But the thing I like about it is that it's an undated daily, so if like I ever do feel so called to use this layout, I can just pick it up. It's not like it counts for a certain year or a certain, you know, time period. So that's nice, but I also am not a fan of the color. It's just so not me. So yeah, like I said, it was on sale. So yeah, never used that. So that is not going with me into next year. So something that I am taking into the next year is my art journal. I don't know, some people call them junk journals. I'm not familiar with the terms and like what the difference is, but this is just like my creative outlet, and I have a new one for the new year. Even if I don't finish it, I like starting fresh with a new year. I did this in 2023 and I did it in 2024, and I'm really excited to keep one for 2025. They're really fun to look back at. So I'm actually going to do a quick little flip through. This is my cover. I wanted to put stickers of the cities that I wanted to visit. So I have like Addicted to New York. I did make it to New York this year. Japan, I did make it to Japan this year. And then London, I actually didn't make it to London. I swapped London out for a trip to Cape Town, South Africa that I'm taking next month. So that's okay. But yeah, I really like these stickers. Some of them I printed out myself, so they're on like matte paper. And then others I like bought or found. So another thing I'll be doing next year is this. I really love this idea of taking a photo on the first day of the year and then putting it in here with my name. I think it'll just be fun to, when I look back at this as memories, or if I give these to like my children someday, just so they can see like what I looked like when I was writing in that particular journal. And I'm also going to carry this over into the next year as well. I'm going to do like a Pinterest style spread of my goals for the year. I really enjoyed this, and I can say that I did do a lot of these things. I did call my family a lot more. I love that. I did start a fitness routine. I did not make it to London, which is okay. I did work on my personal style. I read a lot. I was drinking my smoothies, getting my health together. I love what I did with my room. I love my aesthetic. I did not write a book, but I think I read a lot and that like inspired me. I did find community. I did film quite a bit of videos. I consistently tried to pray, and I'm Buddhist, so I consistently tried to chant. And this is a picture of Cape Town. I am going to Cape Town. I went to Tokyo, and yeah, I'm really excited about this. I did not finish my script, and that's okay. But you know, we did a lot of things. This is my mood tracker. I am behind. Don't judge. But I'm gonna do my mood tracker in a different way, and I'll speak on that later. But I put it in my creative journal. And that was like just a bad idea because I don't carry this one around with me every day. So I actually have like a mood tracker on my phone, and I'll just go in from my phone and fill in the days with a marker. That's why I'm behind. And I really like this page too. I'm probably gonna continue this in my art journal as well. Just memories of 2024, like little things that happened. I'll just jot them in for each month. Some months have more than one, but yeah, just I like the way that is turning out. And then this is just me journaling about the new year. Hopefully there's nothing embarrassing in these because I have not read them over. But honestly, I'm an open book. So if somebody sees something, I'm sorry, okay? This is from Little Woman. You have so many extraordinary gifts. How can you expect to live an ordinary life? I love the movie Little Woman. And I think it's the Greta Gerwig version. I think that's the director. I watched it and fell in love with that quote. This is just some new moon journaling. All the things I loved about February. I loved the Little Woman movie. Beyonce dropped her country album. I was reading Toni Morrison and Maya Angelou. Just good vibes. This is from when I went to Philly on a layover. I will say this is probably my favorite layover that I have done as a flight attendant so far. My airline mostly flies domestically, so yeah, I take what I can get. But Philly was a beautiful city, so I just took some photos. I printed them out. I put my key card from my hotel room because I thought this was a cool key card compared to most of the other ones that I usually get. And this, I do know, is embarrassing. I don't want anyone to read that. But this is from a book that I read. I like doing spreads after I finish a book with like my favorite quotes from the book cover, and then just like photos that I feel have the essence of the book in them, you know? And then I was actually dating someone and the book gave me all the feels, so I journaled about that, which is what I'm covering up. I made a commitment to make an Instagram collage for each month this year, and I was really proud of myself for keeping up with it. Some months I would forget and I wouldn't do it till like the 3rd of the next month, but either way it got done. So I decided to put 4 at a time on a page in here. So that's what that is. This was a March recap. More embarrassing things that I write. But yeah, just fun times. And another book review. I love the book Beloved, and then after I read the book, I watched the movie, so I just took some pictures, some stills from the movie and put them in here. But this was a very beautiful book. And embarrassing feelings I won't get into. This is a birthday spread. I had such a great birthday. My friends made it the best time for me. And then I went to Tokyo. Tokyo has like stamps all around the city. Well, Japan, not just Tokyo. Japan has stamps. They call them eki stamps because that's like means train in Japanese, I think. Most of them are found at the train, but you can find them at other monuments and things too. So I didn't leave Tokyo. So these are all the ones that I found in Tokyo, but I'm excited to go back and visit the other cities and collect their stamps too. And this is a spread that I worked on while I was in Tokyo. I went to the park and just sat in the park and journaled, and I wrote myself a letter to read on my 34th birthday, and I think I want to do that every year. And I actually wrote it, this is stationery that I got in Japan. It's a little postcard, and I just wrote myself a little letter in there. And yeah, this was my actual birthday spread. I celebrated my birthday early in Atlanta, and then I was on a solo trip in Tokyo by myself on my actual birthday. So yeah, that's me writing birthday and Tanjobi in, I forgot what it's called, in, yeah, whatever. And more stamps they carried over. This is all my ephemera from Tokyo Tower, my little receipt from what I paid to get in there, and the fact that it has my birthday on it, May 1st, 2024. I was at the Tokyo Tower, and that's the view from up there. Just more journaling about Tokyo, how I got lost on the train. Well, I didn't get lost. I just had to take like so many trains to get to my hotel because I was overwhelmed with the train system, and I just kept hopping on the train and just going in the right direction and just praying that I would get to my hotel eventually. Yeah, so this is just more me just journaling about all the things that I did while I was in Tokyo. And I have my fortune from the Sentoji temple, which was beautiful. I love Saksu. I can't remember how to say any of the places now that I'm not there, but I was so good at it when I was there. Geez. Yes, more Tokyo things. So I love using this as like a travel journal. Like if I have a great experience in a city, I will just put all the pictures that I took, any ephemera that I got, and yeah, just really reflect on my trip. And here is another book review spread. I really love this book, and I just decided to draw the three sisters from the book in my own little interpretation, like them from behind. This is just a very random spread. I was doodling while I was on the phone with someone one day, and I just posted the doodles in here with a random watercoloring. My friend wrote me this note when we were on a layover together, and I went to the Megan Thee Stallion concert. This is just a random cutout I got from Tokyo, but yeah, I don't even know. I think this is Love Will Make Your Cheeks Hurt, I think. I don't know. And I got the bitten by the bullet journaling bug here, and yeah, I just was really excited to bullet journal just for a bit. I had 6 days off, and I just wanted to be as productive I wanted to be as productive as possible. So I just decided to do this spread because I was tired of my passion planner. This is a mid-year recap. Songs on repeat, cities, all the cities that I flew to, books I read, things I watched the most, my highlights. Yeah, these are my marker swatches, the different markers that I have. I redid my bedroom, so I sketched it all out here first. I want to go back and put pictures of what it looks like in here now. This is me experimenting with gouache. Clearly, I feel like I'm a great artist digitally because I can like add layers and erase. But when you give me some paint, oh my God, I have no idea what I'm doing. But this is a little brain dump, a life update, just yapping, a little poem, and some gouache swatches. This was a tarot reading that I did on myself that actually, like, this helped me so much. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to do like eclipse tarot readings all the time because this literally changed the trajectory of the rest of my year after I did this reading. It was just the perfect amount of advice, honestly, truly. I hope the lighting is okay. It's a very cloudy day, and this is as bright as I can get it. I'm so sorry. And yeah, and here we have the second spread of my collages for the year. I really like this one because I added more little doodles on the side. Love it. Me journaling and drawing. I cut my hair off, so I kept a little bit of my curls, taped them in there, but just a reminder to myself, it's just hair. It'll grow back. And yeah. This is a spread from New York. I also do music. So I had a performance in New York. So I just cut out the flyer and I ate some really good food, hung out with my friends. So yeah, that's just a little spread I did about that trip. And this was a very good week that I had in Atlanta. So I just journaled about that and took some pictures and added them in there. And that's where we stop. I have to finish this spread. I have not finished it yet, but yes, that's where we are so far in this one. I know that probably was like so long, but yeah, we're going to continue our journaling in the new year. So let's push through to the rest of these really, really quickly. Just self-explanatory. It's my brain dump journal. Like literally, yeah, just like bleh. I want to keep a brain dump journal as always, but I think I'm going to try commonplacing next year instead of just like brain dump. But yeah, I just like write whatever in this. It's a little too chunky for me. So got something better for next year. Last but not least, this is my campus soft ring. I got this in Tokyo and I was obsessed with it. And I was just so excited. I'm like, I just want to use it. It's so cute. But yeah, I was doing 75 soft, which I failed at. So I was trying to journal every day, but in doing so, that really inspired me to start a daily journaling habit. So I am going to be definitely working on that for next year. And then I started kind of doing like a commonplace thing for this current YouTube video that I'm filming now. Yeah, so that is my current setup, and I'm just want to give you a little preview of my 2025 setup, and then in the next video I will be able to show you guys how I actually set all of those journals up. Let's have a little haul and I'll show you the plans of what I'm gonna do. So what I'm gonna use to replace this giant passion planner I'm so excited about is this. I'm finally a hobonichi techo girly. I'm so excited. Okay, so this is the hobonichi techo weekly English version. So like, just look at this. Like, come on, you guys. Replacing this giant thing with this, like putting this in my bag is going to be a breeze. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't even contain myself. So I bought these little like straps and you can put a pen in there because I like to have my like everyday journaling pen inside, but I I didn't realize that this also had the plastic case also had this on the side, but it's okay. But yes, so it's the fabric cover. I don't know how to say it. The Paysan Blossom cover, which I am in love with. It feels really good, but it also seemed like really simple to mess up. So I got the, oh, see, I just spoiled my setup plans. Pretend you didn't see that. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Yeah, so it seemed like it was really easy to mess up because it was just such a delicate fabric cover. So I got the plastic case to put on, and it has a little pocket in the back, which I really like. But yeah, this paper is just, oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, and then I'll get into a setup video about how I'm gonna use it and all of that next week. So hopefully you'll come back and tune in for that. I have already done a pen test back here somewhere, and I was really happy with it. If I can find it. Yeah, I did a pen and marker test. So these are the pens and markers that I use most, and my color scheme for the new year. So yeah, I'm really happy with the way this looks, and I'm excited to use it. So this will be replacing that giant Passion Planner Weekly, and I will be using this as my weekly planner now. Next in my fabulous lineup is the Hobonichi Techo OG. So in the pack that I got of these, there were multiple, so I just like the way this color looks with this cover. I did go for the olive cover for the Hobonichi A6. I'm really excited about this one. I'm going to be using this as my daily journal. Like, I really want to start a daily journaling habit, and I love how small this is, and it's the perfect amount of space for me. Like, I just want to keep a log of events, not too much about my feelings or anything like that. I mean, like, I can jot like quick little things, but I mostly just want to put like what happened on this day, so on and so forth. And yeah, I'm really excited to use this. It's just so cute, and the paper feels so good, and it's just, oh, excuse me, it's just so dainty. Like, I'm so excited. She's the cutest patutist in the whole land. I have hiccups, so give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Had to get rid of those hiccups. This is another journal that I got in Japan, but they also have them on Amazon, which I just found out. But it's the Sufa Soft Ring, and I just love the soft ring notebooks. They're so cute, and they're just like, I love jelly vibes. Like, it gives me like 90s nostalgia vibes. I'm aging myself here, but love the jelly. And yeah, I have it in the A5 size, and this is going to be my commonplace journal. I'm really excited to start commonplacing. But I don't think it'll just be commonplace. I have something on the cover already. Jeez. I don't think it'll just be commonplace. I think I will also use it as like brain dump as well. But it has like grid pages, which I really love. They're also like perforated, so you can tear them out if you need to, which I don't plan on doing, but you know, you never know. Yeah, I love grid page notebooks. Oh, that's a preview of my setup. I am gonna put stickers on the front of this one. Yeah, but this is gonna be my new commonplace / brain dump journal, and I just love it. And I love that it's so small, and when I need a new one, I will just buy the same brand, and I'm excited to see how many I use in a year. Like, I don't know, I'm being kind of like, I don't know, I feel like I'll use 3, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is the only one that I use next year. But I really, really, really want to like focus on journaling as a habit. I watch a lot of television and just do things that like I honestly could be spending my time more productively or just like learning and exploring. And I think that's how I want to use this, like just seeking knowledge in all things and collecting it in here. Last but not least, I have my new art journal for the year, and it is a paperage 160 page. I did the dotted grid this time. Yeah, I don't know. I used to use the dots when I was bullet journaling, and something about it just felt nostalgic. And so I'm going to try the dots for my art journal, creative journal, junk journal, whatever you want to call it, next year. I really like this color. I think all my journals work really well together. I am going to put stickers on the front like I did the last one, as well as my photo here. And I found these really cute frames to frame my photo. Which I'll get in more into like my supplies and things like that in another video. I have so many, it's ridiculous. Like I don't know why I'm like this, but I have a problem. I can't stop collecting stationery. I love it. You guys probably can relate if you're watching this video. But yeah, this will be my art journal for the year. Yeah, so that's my lineup. Actually, I have one more journal that and this one will stay home most likely. I don't really bring my art journal around with me. It stays home. And I have another one that it hasn't arrived yet, but it's a question and answer 5-year journal. I really wanted to start 5-year journaling, but I didn't want to like have another place where I wrote about my day, because I'm just like, I'm already daily journaling in my hobonichi A6, so like to have another place where I just write a few sentences about the day just seemed like, I don't know, redundant. So I decided that I would get the question and answer 5-year journal. That way it just asks you like a quick question, and it will just be interesting to see how like my thought process or views change, you know, over the next 5 years. And I think it's great to start it because next year is 2025. So yeah, I just thought it was like a fun little project to do. So yeah, this is my new lineup. It's honestly like when I see them all together, I'm like, yes, this is great. Like the coral in my weekly pops out with this, and then I have like the blue from the weekly. That one's the most colorful. So when I replace this one, if I ever have to get a new one, I might get a different color besides the green, but keeping within, you know, this color scheme that's in my weekly. But yeah, this is my new lineup. When I showed my aunt, she was like, that's just so much to carry. And I'm like, it's not, lady, because like seriously, it's not too much to carry, because look at what I was carrying before. I'm like, you gotta understand, this feels so heavy. Like I was carrying this before, and now I'm carrying just this, and it feels like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders, honestly. Oh, and I'll show you guys my new pencil case. Isn't this just the cutest little setup? I'm obsessed. I'm freaking obsessed. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'm so excited to make more videos. I'm excited to do weekly plan with me's. I'm excited to do flip throughs. Just, yeah, I don't know. This is going to be a great journey. I will link my socials if you want to follow me. I'm very excited about this, and I just want to say thanks for watching. You didn't have to be here, but I'm glad that you are. And just stay real, stay true, and love you for you, boo. Bye. See you in the next one.